it's Christine with the Mod Life, and I thought I would give an update on what I've completed the last couple of weeks. So the first thing that has changed is on these drawers. I have created some boxes that fit in here, so this is where I can put things around here. I can't fit a whole lot in there, but I figured that's some sort of useful space, so I'll use what I can. And same on this one, although I have a bigger useful space, so I just had to create a little bit of U. And so I've got that done. Let's see, what else have I done? I can't remember how much of this I had done last time, but I have done a considerable amount of work in this area. And it's hard to see it because of the angles and tight squeeze, but in the electrical closet, I got this panel done. So I got all these compartments built. So this panel is done, and I have the solar shutoff is here. This is the MPPT charger. Then I've got my AC breaker box. This is a DC to DC converter to convert it from step down from 24 volt to 12 volt since my batteries are 24 volt. That's my little DC fuse breaker. Over here, I don't have it mounted yet. I got to get some railing to put here, and I'm going to put my inverter here. The reason why I'm getting railing is because I want a little bit of airspace for that fan to have some circulation. So the inverter is going to go here. Down here will be the links distributor, and I'll have the battery shut off, and then my batteries are there. So that's fairly roughed in. And then the next compartment is the cat litter box. So I've got that. It's locked in there. It's not going anywhere, but it's easy to pull out. I'm going to put in some shelving in here. I just wanted to wait until I got everything screwed in, and I'll probably put a cover on that side, but I will put some shelving here. And then this whole area will get face on it, and then I'll create two doors to get into there. And I will have a little bit of a wall here so that I can mount the different battery monitors and things like that, so that it's all kind of in this area. And then over here, I have a clothing closet. So I have, this rack is long enough that I can hang long dresses and things like that here if I need to, and it'll just cover up part of that pole. Otherwise, I can hang like skirts and shirts on these too. So, and I haven't decided if I'm going to put a door on this yet or just leave it open. I'm not worried about that at the moment. And let's see. These floor panels, I went ahead and used my wax to seal them, and I love how they look a lot warmer than these. So I think I'm probably going to strip these down and do the same thing on those so that they match. I've been puzzling out all the drainage and things like that. I'm going to be putting a wall here. This is my next project. Boxing in the water heater and putting up some storage right in here. So this will be a full wall here, and this will be a full wall here. And I still need to place my skylight. It's a little bit over this way towards me too much. I think I need to push it down just maybe 2 or 3 inches down that way. I just haven't gotten around to that yet, but I'll be having the shower come up right here, and it will kind of tuck into the skylight. So I need to get that done so that I can figure out the height of the shower. And then what I've been working on all day today is the framing for the bed. So I got the water tank boxed in, and I created like a little platform here. So this will be storage space under here, and the water heater or the water tank is protected. I still have access to the pump and all that stuff if I need to get to it. So the only thing I need left to do is cut the platform and put that on. And I'm going to have two different panels here. So you can see I have two 2x3s there for support. So there's going to be a door here that folds up so I can access this little area. And then there's going to be a panel that runs all the way across this. And I don't know if I'm going to have that lift up yet or not. Originally, I was going to have it lift up. So I don't know if I'm still going to do that or not. What I might do if I do that is put another panel or another 2x3 along here, just like that one, and then have maybe the same thing on, so that pops up and then this pops up separately. I'm not sure yet, but I do have this access panel and I can crawl in here without a problem. So I just have to decide, do I always want to crawl in, or would I rather pop the bed open and reach in? I'm thinking crawling through would be fine, with maybe just a little pop-up on this side as well. So that's something I will work on once I get that platform cut to size and put down, and then I'll figure that out. So I did get this little cabinet refinished. It was pretty easy. I used steel wool and just kind of buffed it up and then put a coat of the tried and true wax on it, and it looks beautiful now. So it matches the cabinet it's sitting on really well. So it looks like they go together. And so this is all mounted in here now. I've got that all secured in. So it's not going anywhere, although I'll probably take it down when I get around to painting. So I am picking out paint colors, and I probably will be painting it sooner than later. I hadn't really planned on doing that now because I was just trying to get it done, but I figured I might as well. So I need to, of course, put the cap up over here and trim out those windows. Eventually those windows are going to go away once I get windows in on the sides, but I got to find some first before I do that. So I'm probably going to have shelves across both sides here, and then I'm just going to leave that flat, and I might put some artwork up there just to fill it in. Hello, buddy. Yeah, you're doing your daily inspection. Yeah, so I'm going to put shelving on both sides of the bed, and that's probably going to be my bookshelves. So I'll fill that in with bookshelves on both sides, and this shelf might run all the way over into this shelving area that I'm going to build out. So that's something for the future me to plan out. So kind of looking at it up close, it really doesn't look like I've done a lot, but it was a lot of work getting the angle of this wall because it wasn't perfectly straight. So getting that cut out, I finally found my compass, so I was able to use that, and that was the best thing for cutting angles that I found. So I got those done, and just, yeah, putting up these walls, doing the framing. So I only have one more interior wall to frame. This wall here, it's kind of like an L shape because it's going to wrap around the bathtub. So that will be the next project that I work on once I get the bed done. And I will be bringing my sofa in soon too, just to make sure I can still fit it in before I get too far gone. Because if it won't fit through the front door, then I'm going to have to bring it in through the back. So that's going to be fun. But I did have to leave that back area open because of the door. It wouldn't latch, and I tried all sorts of things. I tried notching out the wood and everything, and finally I just had to cut that beam across so that I have that space. But I think because of the way I have the bed set up, I think it'll be okay the way it is. So it's very exciting. I can feel it like really progressing now, and my son is still saying, "You got to sleep in it, Mom, you got to sleep in it." I'm like, I'm not ready to do that yet. But so what part of me is like, oh my gosh, I'm almost done. But then I start making lists of everything I still have to do. I'm like, yeah, I still have a lot. So I'll be working on cutting the vents out, the skylight out. I also need to install the wood stove, and I got to build a platform for that and cut a hole for the chimney. So there's still a lot to do, but I am feeling a lot closer to the end than to the beginning. Need to finish running the propane underneath the bus. So that's something I need to get to. I need to get some metal screws for screwing the conduit on, attaching it to the underside of the bus. So I need to work on that as well. So that's my update, my bi-monthly update. And sorry it's not a prettier video, but I just wanted to get something posted and out. And hopefully I can start having some time to make some more creative videos. Like I said, I still want to have a video on how I did these. I have a video on the painting the panel. So I've got some videos I need to work on, but it's going to take a lot of editing to get them ready, and I don't have enough in me right now to be editing videos while I'm working 8-10 hours a day on the bus almost every day. So this is another thing that'll be going up soon, is this cabinet will be going right here once I get the courage up to cut down the sides. So I need to figure out the angles on that one as well and get it cut down. And I'm deciding if I want to use these posts as kind of supports underneath it. I think I will. They're off of an old coffee table. I think I have 2 more, so I can use them somewhere else as well.